Hi, I'm Adam C and welcome to my life looking around some of the UK's best car shows and car meetings, from Japanese shows, British muscle cars and everything in between. Throughout this series on Turtle Wax you'll see everything that the UK has to offer, so don't forget to subscribe to keep an update on all the videos I will be posting and all of the meets that I go to, and check out turtlewax.com for all the products that I mention in these videos. But for now, enjoy! Take a look at that bonnet, clean engine bays and sticker bombing, lots of turbo sounds, resto modding their cars and even a couple of proper dragsters. It's a generally lovely atmosphere. Now I'm going to 3 shows, and one of which my 350Z will be on display, so I do need to give it a quick clean, exterior, wheels and everything else to make it presentable for this show. I also decided to try out Turtle Wax's headlight cleaner and sealant. My headlights were looking a little bit tired and they have made them back to life so that they can shine just as much as the rest of the car. And for me, a finishing touch is to use the wet and black trim and tyre gel on all of the tyres and the black pieces of plastic trim around the car. They turn them from a dark grey into a lovely deep gloss black, making the car ready for all of the shows. Right, and we start off at a classic car show. This one is at Popham Airfield, so there are planes on display as well. Anything from the 1940s, 1970s, and even earlier than that are on display, so you're guaranteed to see a lot of chrome, including this Alfa Romeo boat tail Spider. Seems every one of these cars has chrome bumpers, apart from this MGB, which in about 1974 was released to the American market, which called for a better, safer option than the chrome bumpers. So we've got owners clubs, we've got planes in the sky, Jensen interceptors and a plane coming to land in the distance. It's a generally lovely atmosphere on a British Sunday morning. And you wouldn't believe this, but this is in fact a car park for planes. People were invited to fly here and they've parked up their light aircraft to have a look around the cars. And as we head through the also jumble section of the car show, it's time to move on to a completely different type of show. And now I've made my way to JapFest, which is pretty much the largest collection of Japanese cars in the whole of the country. So my car is actually on display this time, so I think it's time to prep it down. So I've got some Turtle Wax wash and wax washless cleaning to make my car look shiny and gleam. Look how dirty it gets. But this is the kind of event that people do turn up and prep down their cars themselves, as you can see. So let's have a brief look at some of the other cars that are on display. So this is the kind of thing you have to expect here. I mean, grass parking is not ideal, but some people like to show off their clean engine bays. There's all sorts of Japanese cars. There's probably about 1,000 cars here. It would be impossible to show you every single one. We have even got an RX-8 with its own scale model sitting on the roof. And take a look at that bonnet. And no matter how clean any of these cars look, they all like using cable ties to repair any damage to their front bumpers. And sticker bombing is also a common theme at events like this. And some cars in their own unique liveries. Cars seem to be leaving, cars are driving around, they were drifting over there. Lots of turbo sounds. But if you want to see some of the most wacky custom paint jobs or wraps in the country, this is a great place to go. And I don't know why this bumper is not on the car, but luckily this is mainly on a flat, so since a lot of these cars have ground clearance issues, it's an ideal location. But that is just a small fraction of what was on offer here at JapFest, but you can see the kind of cars that turn up to an event like this. Now we are onwards to another completely different kind of event in the evening for very different types of cars. And now, as it is approaching the evening, I am over at Ace Café, which, if you don't know, was originally a biker's cafe near London, but now it hosts a bunch of car meets every other day, I'd say, and tonight is the hot rod night. This is the spring Riot, and apparently it's a pretty mental night. So as you can see, this section is still reserved for the motorbikes, but over there we have the enthusiasts of the hot rods. We have muscle cars, American cars, Cobras, Chevrolets, Plymouths and everything in between. There's also a turquoise Nissan GTR over there. Let's have a look at that. So here we have a GTR and a loud E36 3 Series leaving as well. wrapped in a stunning shade of turquoise. And yes, more cues of the roots of Ace Café, some motorbikes for sale on the back of a truck. Now I do know that the guys in here love to keep their cars clean, and for good reason. There was a lot of chrome going on in that car park. Let's have a look inside. They really do not make them like they used to, with this much chrome going on in the design of a car. Likewise in this hot rod, which is actually undergoing some pinstriping as we speak at the show. But don't get me wrong, not every car is in absolute mint condition. Everyone has their own tastes. Also seen on this rusty Chevrolet. We've got this gorgeous Corvette C2, absolutely mint condition in front of the cafe here. And even a couple of proper dragsters coming into the show. It's very hard to believe that these are street legal. And a lot of these cars have this patina effect added to the car, but are actually very good condition underneath if you have a look. But most of them are so low to the ground that you can't actually see. And check out the shape of the mirrors of this GMC truck. So there you go, 3 very different types of shows that we get in this country, and yet there are so much more to be seen. So keep an eye out on the Turtle Wax YouTube page for more videos from myself of all the car shows that we have to offer in this country. And which one was your favourite? The first one, the second one, or this one at Ace Café? But that's it for me for this episode. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the Turtle Wax YouTube channel for more of this kind of thing. But for now, thanks for watching.